I'm Lucy Howlett. I'm a Vinyasa Flow yoga teacher here in Brighton in the UK. I'm just doing a short video for Fitter Mama to explain how yoga benefits me and my students, and perhaps you might want to give it a try and get involved in some classes near you. So I started my yoga training just as a student. I did my own thing at home with a DVD aged 15. So I'm now 31, so that's where I started, and over the years I've been doing bits and bobs, classes. When I worked at a gym, I went to classes quite a lot then and realised, wow, this is something I really want to pursue, and I'll do a course at some point. So I did a course started 2 years ago, graduated just under 1 year ago, and it's changed my life. It's been so amazing on many levels, and if I can share the benefits with my students, which I've been doing over the last year, and that's just brilliant. I adore it. I really love teaching and sharing it. So what you can expect from continuing with your yoga practice, so ideally going weekly and consistently, and maybe adding some practice at home if you take to it well and have the time to do some physical practice or just some breathing. That's also involved in yoga, because yoga isn't just the pose, it's more about the different things you do in your everyday life and different principles and ethics and stuff. But I'll leave you to explore that in your own time. So physically, yoga has helped me to become flexible, toned, strong, and as lean as I've ever been actually. I've been a personal trainer for 5 years, and I trained in different ways, loving kettlebells and sprints and all sorts, and I'd be in good shape, but I genuinely never got in as good a shape as I did since starting my yoga teacher training course, where we'd be practicing regularly to ensure that we were keeping up our study and our practice and going to other people's classes and things. And the asanas, the physical postures, are incredibly beneficial in more ways than just, oh, it works my legs. Things like warrior poses and lunges can open up the hips, helping with posture. Ones that open your chest, again, help your posture. Help your head to become more atop of your spine, as opposed to this, which people at a computer get quite a lot of, the head coming forwards. And they can help you on an emotional and spiritual level as well. Something which does generally with everyone, and some of my students have been open enough to share that with me, which I'm really grateful for. Some of the things do release emotions from way back when that you thought, wow, I was over that, and then you feel yourself welling up with emotion at some point in class during a pose or maybe at the end. But that happens as well, and that can be scary for some, and it wasn't pleasant at the time when it happened for me, but I'm really glad that I had that, worked through it, and came out stronger the other side. So that's the emotional side of things. And I've said physically how it's really helped me to get into really good shape. And just a massive one is that it helps to reduce stress. Personally, I've become a lot calmer over the years I've been studying and practicing yoga. I used to worry a lot more. My mum's quite a worrier, so I think I got that from her, and I've just chilled out a lot more. And that's really, really nice to just let things bother me less. So yeah, it's really, really nice to have that benefit as well. So I encourage you, if you suffer from stress problems, whether it's acute or low level, and you just want some time to yourself, to do even just 10 minutes of yoga practice. And it can be breathing, sitting down in a peaceful room, maybe lighting a candle and some incense, and just having some time to devote a focus to your breath. That is yoga practice also. But yeah, it's fantastic for reducing stress. So if you can get to a class, because the presence of other people in a room relaxing all together is great, or just sign up to My Yoga Online is the site that I use, and do some online classes. Find space in your house to do a little bit on your own, and that's really useful. I use My Yoga Online for some of my practices, and it's brilliant. There's such a range on there. So you've got the physical benefits, the emotional release, and the reducing stress. And so it's pretty much an all-rounder. And just what amazes me about yoga is that it really does cover all bases in that respect. It's been around for 5,000 years and is still incredibly popular, if not getting more popular. So yeah, do try it for yourself. If you have any questions about what type of a class you might want to try, or just anything you might want to ask me, then let me know. I'd be happy to help, because there are lots of styles out there. So do fish around and see what suits you, because some people say, oh, I tried it once and it was just stretching or just lying on the floor, and there's tons more to it than that. My class, for example, is quite physically challenging, to work the muscles and physically get a little bit of a workout as well as relaxing. So we'll warm up, we'll work up to some more challenging postures, balances and twists, and eventually inversions, kind of going upside down when people have the skill to, and then relaxing, and at least 5 minutes in meditation and contemplation of what we've done that class. So I just want to read you one of the testimonials from one of my students, and it's not to say this is me and my teaching, aren't I great? It's to show you really how yoga can benefit you, because this is genuinely what people can get from any type of class that you'd go to with a good teacher. So Lucy's class really is the highlight of my week. As someone who suffers from depression, it's not only a form of exercise but a form of therapy. It's taught me to let go and try not to be a perfectionist, that it's okay to go at my own pace, and that falls into my life afterwards. Also, it's a great way to be around people but not being forced to socialise, so it's a different way of feeling a connection with people. Not only is the class great, the feelings travel through for me to the next few days. I want to eat healthier and feel happier and more content. So there you go, it just allows you to see what yoga can do. So I do encourage you to try some and let me know how you get on as well. My contact details will be at the bottom of this video, so please pop me a message via Facebook or Twitter or email, and I would love to hear from you and know about your yoga journey. So enjoy and see you again.